Parenting is difficult because it requires you to look within yourself. It requires you to really look at the mirror. And even if you are a parent or an aunt or an uncle or just like an older sibling that takes care of them, it's really difficult because you have to look within yourself and really self-reflect, because we have moments where we are taking care of children and we may not have the most energy within ourselves. We may not be in the right place mentally that day. It's probably a lot on our mind. We may not be in the right emotional space. Like, we may not always be in the best place mentally, emotionally, spiritually to watch children, because children require a lot of energy. It requires you to be very present. And if you cannot give that to yourself, how can you give it to somebody else? And even when you're trying, doing your best, you sometimes can fall short. But let me tell you why parenting is so difficult and why it makes you more sensitive is because you realize that how you behave sometimes, and if you lose your temper, if you lose your patience and you snap on them and they did nothing wrong and they didn't deserve it, you realize, like, damn, it's not even them, it's me. I gotta deal with me because these babies don't deserve that. And when you lose your patience and you lose your temper because you're either overwhelmed or overstimulated, please give yourself grace and compassion and recognize that you are human. You are human, and it's okay for that to happen. But it's also a great thing to recognize what you did and to fix it. Because parents that become bad parents are the ones that constantly snap on their children and they feel no remorse or regret afterwards. They don't feel any type of guilt. But that guilt that you feel shows that you really do care about your babies. You care about their feelings. You care about how you make them feel. And you don't want to hurt them. You don't want to hurt another human being, even if it's a child, especially if it's a child. And when you have those moments when you know you snapped on them, you snapped on a child that you were taking care of, and then because you lost your temper and you feel that guilt eating you alive, that's telling you, okay, whatever this is, let me heal it so that this doesn't come out onto innocent people that did nothing wrong. Let me focus on how I can be better mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. Let me take some deep breath. Let me be mindful of myself and my actions. God brings children into your life so that you can be more self-aware of your behaviors and how gentle you are, how patient you are, how empathetic you are. That's why God brings children into your life, because it's going to help you to self-reflect on your own behaviors. And if you hurt your children and you feel that guilt and you want to cry, please just let it out, because you need to heal that pain, okay?